So let's start today's English grammar class as we are discussing the first chapter tense. So let's start today's topic, and today's topic is the next kind of present tense, that is present perfect tense. Okay, we have studied the two kinds with examples, and I supplied also so many exercises to you. I hope you have solved them. So let's start with the identification of this tense. If we talk about the identification of this tense, the helping verb has or have is used with the third form of the main verb, and in this sentence terminate with चुका है, चुकी हूँ, चुके हैं या आदि. Okay, for example, they have closed the door. So here have plus main verb of close is used in third form, and in these sentences तुम मुझसे मिल चुके हो is the terminated word of this sentence. Now let's start with the formation of sentence. If we talk about the formation of sentence, so let's start with the affirmative sentence. As the structure is given here, subject plus has or have plus main verb third form, object other words. So here has or have is the helping verb and the main verb third form. For example, I have watched this movie. She has bought some fresh fruits. Her friends have spoiled our game. So these are the examples, and you can see here have or watched is the main identification of this tense. Has bought is the third form of buy. So here is identification, and friends have spoiled is the third form of spoiled. That's why it is a present perfect tense. Okay, now before going to start the next kind, here is the one thing, that is use of has or have. So here firstly talk about the use of has. Has is used with the subject he, she, it or singular noun. Means has is coordinated with subject he, she, it, whether or singular noun. Example, he has applied for this job. So here he and has is completed with it. His father has allowed to visit this place. So here has the main verb, allowed is used, it, and the use of have, it. Have is used with the subject I, you, we, they, and plural noun. Okay, for example, they have not visited here. So here as per the subject they, that's why we use helping verb have not visited here. Next one is we have assigned a task. So here also have assigned a task. Next, my friends have accepted your proposal. So here have is used with the third form accepted. And the next kind of the sentence is negative sentence. As you know the negative sentence, so here the all things are remain same, only you have to use not with the helping verb. So as the formation is subject, as or have as per the subject, not, and main verb with third form, object other words. Okay, for example, you can see here this man has not called me. So all things are remain same, just you have to use not for the negation. We have not operated this machine. So here not is used for the negative sentence. I have not supported that minister at any cost. So here is also not is used with the have. Now the next kind is interrogative. Interrogative is a question type. So that's why here are two types. First one is the helping verb is the starting word of this sentence. So has, have, then the subject, main verb third form, object other words, and you have to use the question mark. Okay, for example, have you taken interest to enjoy this if? Okay, and the next kind is question word type. Okay, so that's why question word is used in starting, then has or have, subject, main verb with the third form, object other words, and also the sentence is terminated with the question mark. The example is why has she left this opportunity, and the next one is why have you not observed this scene at a glance. Okay, and the next one is which student has gone to perform this act. Okay, so these kind of sentences are interrogative sentences. Now let's move the next part. And the next part is present perfect. Next part is use of present perfect tense, where we use the present perfect tense. So let's start with the present perfect tense use with the rule number one. Firstly, the present perfect tense is used to indicate action that is completed in the immediate past. Means any task which is completed just now, then you have to use present perfect tense. Present perfect tense is a tense which is used in the past tense, but its impact is on the present tense. That's why it is a present perfect tense. Okay, the present perfect tense with the adverb just may be used. You can use just as an indicator of this tense. So here you can example like she had just gone out. So just is the indicator for this kind of thing or for this rule. They have just started our dinner. They have just started our dinner, so please join with them. Okay, next it has just struck 11. Okay, so that's why this is the first rule of present perfect tense. Now the second one is, second rule of this is here, the present perfect tense is used to describe an action happen at unspecified time before now. Means according to this tense, there is a task which is happened at an unspecified time. There is no specification of time, how many times it will occur, yeah, or it may be occurred for the next time or not. For example, here I have heard that song 20 times. Okay, there is no is unspecified time. Okay, 20 times. I think he has met him once before. Okay, so that's why. And the next one is the keywords, as we are discussed in the earlier chapters also about the keywords the indicator of the tense. So that's why these are the indicators of the tense, like just now, बिल्कुल अभी, recently, फिलहाल, already, पहले ही. So these are the indicators of the present tense. So this is the present perfect tense. If you have any query, then you can ask me anytime on my personal WhatsApp number, which has given you. Okay, so to be continued with the next topic of present tense, and that will be the last topic. Okay, students, best of luck. Goodbye.